Hi, my blossoms. Welcome back to my channel. Just a messenger 828. Authentically me, authentically you. We forever bloom. The importance of obedience. Here we are again. Every day, I'm gonna try to record. If you don't follow me on TikTok, or if you follow me here on YouTube, you would know I had a major life event happen in April. I gave birth to a whole nother being. So, that being has to be nurtured, has to be cared for. So, I pause, take my moments, take care of my children. So, boom, the importance of obedience. That's very important. Taking care of your children. And being a parent does not stop at age 18. It does not stop at age 20. It does not stop at age 30. You are someone's parent until you pass on. And even when you pass on, you're still someone's parent. If you parented them. Or even if you are a guardian to them. Or you've adopted. And not everybody's blessed with the ability to give birth. Okay? I know that is a blessing. So I take it very seriously. It should be taken very seriously when women are pregnant and carrying life. Those that do not take the creation of life seriously, first of all, there's a lot of people that don't take the creation of life seriously who are Christian. How did Jesus get here? Immaculate conception, right? But he was still within Mary. He still had to incubate inside Mary. God chose Mary. Gabriel came and told Mary, "You're chosen to carry this child." That's why our children are blessings. Crown chakra is tingling. I am on point when I say this. This is a part of the importance of obedience, because people that attack children and attack mothers of said children while pregnant or before pregnancy, or trying to attack their womb space, yeah, that's a no-go. So this is pretty much a list of things that would get you outside of the favor of God, because you've done said things. From video 1, importance of obedience, video 2, video 3, each video is like a thing that someone has done. I don't know him, but this is what someone has done. And I'm just the messenger that's letting it be known that, hey, because you did said thing, there's consequences to your actions. Free will has consequences. Free will has consequences. They can be good or they can be bad. Once again, going back to volume 2 or 3, where we talked about the intentions behind things that you do. Even if you're doing something that's so sweet, what's the intention behind it? Because God clocks that. Oh, well, you came to their face real sweet, like, oh, I'm doing this for you. This is for you, to help you. But God knows the intentions behind that. What's the chess move on the back end? Well, what's happening is God is letting that be known. All intentions, all cards are on the table. All cards are on the table. What they do in westerns? What did they do in Western movies when someone's cheating at the card table? They get found out. Oh, that card wasn't. Oh, that was an extra card. You're cheating me. I challenge you to a duel, and then they go slang guns. Someone's going to be hit as a result of that. Someone's going to be kapow as a result of that. So what do you think is going to happen spiritually? What do you think that God is going to do in regards to that? You don't have to sling a gun, and if you have the favor of God, you ain't got to do nothing but live, but breathe, but eat, but be blessed, because you are blessed, because you knew the importance of obedience. So let's get into the intentions of those that were disobedient to God. Excuse me, confirmation. I'm using the what lies beneath Oracle, and on the side of the box it says the act of revealing the hidden truths, insights, and guidance. So someone didn't listen to their guidance. Someone didn't listen to the warning, the heeding. Excuse me. And I'm getting that this person or these people didn't listen to the warning or the heeding just because of the vessel that it came from. Wisdom comes from everything. What, out of the mouth of babes? But also everything in between. A cricket could be a warning for you. An owl hooting. A bird chirping. A dog barking. A cat meowing. Cats fighting. Birds fighting is actually very significant. It's about to be what? A bird fight. Birds have been fighting. And I think they're fighting over shade, nest, where they're going to be, because it's so hot. They're trying to get out the sun too. And the trees are getting chopped down, so they don't have as many trees in order to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is my tree. Oh yeah, I got my own tree. All right, you good? No, it's none of that. Hey, this my tree. No, I need a tree. It's my tree now. Somebody might have did that in regards to a home, because that just literally made me, oh, this my house. Is it? So there might be some things coming out in regards to housing, financing, things of that such that goes into buying a house. Things like Section 8 that deals with housing authority. What are the messages Most High God that you have for the collective? So let us know the exposure of the true intentions of those that were disobedient to you, Creator. Expose the true intentions of those that were disobedient to you. Exposing in all realms. Physically, spiritually, physical court, spiritual laws, physical laws, because that was a part of part 3. A little bit of part 2, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't I say exposure? If you actually watch the videos on my channel, on this YouTube channel, and on my TikTok, exposure has been coming up in divine timing, which means at different times this will play out for you, collective. Whatever time is relevant for you and your destiny. But what are the messages Most High God in regards to the true intentions of those that disobeyed you, Most High Creator? What were the true intentions of those that disobeyed you, Creator? Oh, somebody was putting on a show. But you put on quite a show. Really had me going. This also talks about Matrix. Like it's all for show. Keeping up with the Joneses. So this was somebody trying to flex. Was somebody trying to flex in a property that wasn't theirs? Trying to flex in a house that wasn't theirs? Trying to get a house to flex? To look like something? But all they looking like is fraudulent? There's sexual protection here. So this could even be energetically, not physically, right? You might not even be physically dealing with anybody, but even if you are, you and whoever you're dealing with, right? Y'all are locked in. Y'all take necessary precautions. Y'all are cleanly people, so there's no like you have the sexual protection. You're only dealing with one person. You're not dealing with multiple. So whoever you sharing your sexual energy with, it's only shared between you and you two. Someone energetically is trying to put their sexual energy. So these are people that um do sexual magic. They fornicate together to throw energy, or chronic masturbation. That song that not Tupac, something about Tupac and Snoop Dogg. I meant to say Snoop Dogg, but Tupac came out. Okay, but chronic masturbation is significant. People throwing energy. Stop projecting your energy. So this is one of the things that God told them to stop, and they did not stop. They were being disobedient. So what I'm getting, it's not here, but what I'm getting is the true intentions was they were doing that behind the scenes to throw off energy, to throw off your energy, to throw off energy of you or your partner, or you and your partner, trying to make things weird, but they're weird. So they're throwing their weird ass energy. Copycat energy. Someone trying to be you, or someone trying to be your partner, or someone trying to just get in between. Copycat energy. They don't have nothing of their own. Their energy's not good enough on their own, so they have to throw their energy to make your energy look bad, but really, you know your energy is good. I watched Intuitive Kev's most recent upload as to date, today, Wednesday, July the 15th, 2026. He kept reiterating, knows whose energy is whose. If it's not your energy, don't claim that. Get it out. Send it right back to him. That weird ass energy, it's theirs. Let them have it indefinitely. Those that watch this video on the sound of my voice, and you could have somebody projecting some weird energy, some sensual energy, trying to manipulate your energy or just project on your energy, I decree and declare right now under the sound of my voice and the authority, and sitting in the authority that the Most High Creator has given to me, just by the sound of my voice, their energy will go back to them indefinitely. That weird ass energy won't be projected nowhere but onto them, because it's theirs and they can have it indefinitely, eternally. They also will be judged in spiritual court. Let's get you somebody, boo. They will be judged in spiritual court, charged $888 trillion times $888 trillion times $80 million, forever thinking that they can do anything to your energy or your person's energy. Let's get that off you, boo. I say amen, and so it is, because it's not yours, it's theirs. And now they have to face spiritual court and physical court for doing what they were doing, for not being obedient. Anything else? Private relationship came out in reverse. Someone could have been acting like they were in a private relationship with somebody, but really this person was out here for the streets. This was someone that was showboating. Excuse me. Showboating. They were not in no private relationship. They had multiple things going on. This could be somebody that has a STI, STD, because what they decided to do with their sexual energy. Don't get me wrong, I'm not judging, because we've all had our ups and downs and trials and tribulations. Some people had more, some people had less. Some people didn't even have to, some people stayed pure. Shout out to you. But when you're doing things like that and you're trying to project that energy on you, doing too much. You're not even trying to work on yourself, right? Because I've had my share, and I've said it on this channel too, and I've said it on TikTok. I'm gonna be honest about my shit, boo. I've had curable STDs, and they got cured. Not treatable, curable. There is a difference. A STI is different than a STD. A STI is curable. A STD is treatable. Treatable means it's treatable. They're gonna treat it. It doesn't get rid of it. Curable means it gets cured. It gets dealt with. It's done. Unless you, unless you catch it again. We've all had our ups and downs, not just with sexual health. Shout out to the ones that learned from their lessons. Shout out to you. Shout out from the ones that learned from their lessons and kept their legs closed and said, I'm not doing nothing until I'm married. Shout out to you, boo. You learned the importance of your energy and how valuable your temple is. Amen. But for those that didn't learn it, they're trying to throw that energy. But you should have learned your lesson. Sometimes it takes one time. And that's somebody else's story. Shout out to you, boo. Because I'm pretty sure once you got that notion, you're like, yeah, let me do what I need to do to make sure I'm in optimum health. All the way around. Shout out to you. I'm not gonna bash nobody, but when you're doing wrong and you're doing wrong, like you're already doing wrong to yourself and you're not learning from it, and then you're trying to put that energy onto other people, baby, that's a whirlwind of fuckery that you're creating for yourself. You're creating karma for yourself. You are sitting without God's help. You're allowing the enemy to run all of. Why did I just hear Megan Thee Stallion running through your daddy house like Tomb Raider, something like that? These people got their woes running through their house like it's just running back and forth, running back and forth. They running so hard like Forrest Gump. The person that's sending this energy, they're depressed. So I guess that's why they're sending this energy. So instead of taking care of yourself, you're gonna wallow in it. You're gonna wallow in it and try to send that energy on to other people. Some people can be sending depression spells, things like that. I don't know all the spells, okay, but like people be trying to make spells for everything, trying to make you feel how they feel, but they feel how they feel, and you feel how you feel. Claim how you feel. You're blessed. You're anointed. You're chosen. You sit within divinity. You got spiritual protection. You could call spiritual judgment. You could call physical judgment if need be. It will always need to be, actually, so never mind that. You could call physical judgment. You can say you can have your energy back, thank you very much, and I will have mine. Half the day that you deserve. Let's get one more. What's up with these people that were disobedient to God? And somebody getting kicked to the curb. Somebody that wasn't acting as themselves. This is you're a big fat phony. Imposter, a poser, fraudulent, identity crisis. Identity is significant. They're getting kicked to the curb. Didn't I say something about a house? Didn't I say something about birds fighting over trees, which is their homes? Something about a home. So somebody could have impersonated you to get a home. They're getting kicked out. They're getting kicked out. What's putting on a show in relationship, private relationship in reverse? Yeah, toxic. A very toxic dynamic. So putting on a show, acting like they're in a private relationship, but they're not in a private relationship. They out here doing whoever, whenever, free will. They acting on their free will to the fullest, but in toxic energy. Excuse me. It was a toxic relationship, probably karmic. What's up with sexual protection and depression? Somebody could actually be depressed because you're sexually protected and you can't catch anything. God won't allow you to catch that. God won't allow you to slip up. God won't allow you to sleep with that person. God has allowed you to pass every test. It's bugaboo energy. That's mad that you are protected. You know not to mess up a good thing that you got going on, and this bugaboo energy is upset because on how did they pass up on them? Why did they pass up on them? Maybe someone healed and they're no longer in them old ways. Maybe someone isn't opening up their cooter cat for everybody anymore. Maybe someone is putting that Chico stick down for the one they love. It'll only stand up for the one they love. That cooter cat will only get moist for the one they love. This is also someone that's bugging out. They're toxic. It's very toxic. These are the people that have been disobedient. Let's get one more. Copycat and kick to the curb. Why is this here for those that have obeyed God? See, promiscuous. I'm not making this up. This is someone that was promiscuous or trying to pass on that energy or even projecting it as if you're promiscuous or as if your person's promiscuous. Oh, they're a cheater. That type of energy. And oh, they lying. No. Everyone must sit in their truth. Everyone sits in their truth before God. God will strip you of everything. You talking about your shame? He gonna make you go through your shame. He gonna strip you. That's why I have no problem saying, oh yeah, I've caught STIs before. They were curable and they got treated. There's no shame to say that. Yeah, I was a little hard headed. Took a while for me to learn there, but I did. I sure as hell did. I'm not out here doing this. So people are out here possibly portraying your past energy on you, try to blanket your past energy on you, your past ways, but you've outgrown that and it shows it in your actions in your day-to-day life. So this tells me you could be getting followed, you could be getting watched, and these people see it. Okay, well, they don't do that no more. Clearly they don't do that. They be in the house. I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Or I'm in a house and I'm learning. I'm in a house and I'm growing. I'm in a house and I'm doing what God wants me to do. I'm in a house and I'm fulfilling my destiny. These are people that are trapped by money. First of all, let's just look at what's in these cards. These are people that are trapped by money. There's money falling. These are people that get trapped by their emotions. Okay, we all do that. We're all human, but you gotta get up out of it. These are all people that are trapped by promiscuous, lustful energy. And that's here twice. That's here twice. Yes, I said twice for some reason. Sleeps around a hot free for all. Sleeps with your man. Somebody could have slept with some man or trying to say they did and they didn't. Your person did not fail that test. They passed it with flying colors. They actually said, no, thank you. I'm disgusted. No judgment, but I'm disgusted. That's not for me. Peace is what your person did, but they trying to make it seem like or trying to yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of toxicity. These are people that put on shows. Does not have to be an actual celebrity that puts on the show. Could be, take it how it resonates. But this is people that be faking. Didn't I say flexing? Flexing in a house that's not theirs. Trying to flex in a house that's yours. They're trying to flex in a house that's yours. They trying to flex in something that you built. Copycat, this could be someone that's trying to actually do what you do. They're trying to flex like, oh, I got this, I got that. But they're copying you. So they have nothing, actually. What they were able to do was mimic. Okay? But even when like, okay, if a child with autism mimics, they will only mimic like a few things. This person is trying to mimic everything, so they must got super autism, which is there's nothing wrong, but like you're not progressing in your autism, you're regressing in your autism. Someone might be pregnant or trying to say that they're pregnant, or somebody's oh my god, here we go. There's multiple things here. Someone might have gotten jealous because you got pregnant. Okay? Someone is trying to say that your person got them pregnant. Someone could have said that your person got them pregnant, they had the baby and the baby's not theirs. That type of stuff. This could be someone saying that they're pregnant, so certain things ain't gotta happen to them. But if it's jail, hell, they don't care. You can have the baby in jail, and that baby will be out of jail before you out of jail. Why you playing? Is it some people that's falling? Somebody also could have got pregnant by somebody that didn't want to get pregnant by. But you out here hunching on everything. And I'm not trying to judge too hard on that, because like I said, okay? But I'm pretty sure that God gave you warning signs, because once again, this reading is about obedience. God gave you warning signs to stop, and you didn't do the work to stop, to control yourself. Whether you're sending a projection of energy or trying to manipulate, and it's like a bunch of, I talked about manipulation too. Emotional manipulation of finances, documents, fraudulent things like that. Yeah, it's all coming to light, man. It's all coming to light. Let me get one tarot card for overall in regards to the intentions of those that have disobeyed God, the Creator. I feel like this is just a little sneak peek backdrop into what's to come to light. Yeah, well, we got the Page of Wands here. Excuse me. It says winners. It says winners on this card. I'm trying to see if y'all can see it. It says winners. Page of Wands. I feel like, oh my God. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him on the side. You can't sleep at night. That song is significant. But that energy of nanny nanny boo boo, na 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 na, but like that's going to backfire on somebody. You know, magician doing magic, sex magic. Sex magic? That is a one, right? Sex magic? It's not the ace. It's a page. So like they do it a little bit. It's like they used to do it a big amount, but they still trying to do it on the low. Whatever they're doing, you're ultimately gonna be the winner of that outcome. You're gonna be on the Wheel of Fortune is gonna be on a higher. You're gonna have a better position in the Wheel of Fortune in regards to this person that's doing this. Because once again, God told them to stop, and they have not been obedient. They have been disobedient. Also, this is in regard to a marriage. Someone might be mad because you won your person over, and it's not like, oh, I win. It's not like that, but like, you actually love your person actually loves you. Someone's mad at that. They see it as, I lost, you won. Get get off the playground. That is playground sandbox energy. That's not even middle school, that's elementary, my dear Watson. So a detective could be significant. PI energy. This is someone that watches and observes and takes notes, and they wait and they collect evidence. So evidence has been collected. So this is something that has been taking place for a while. I'm feeling it. And the aftermath of what has been going on for a while is going to have physical ramifications. And those physical ramifications are coming to light. That's what's being exposed. All because they didn't listen. Somebody can chew ice. Okay, you might just be country. You might be anemic. You might have pica. But somebody likes ice. Me too, sister. Me too. Um, Look at it. Somebody manifested justice. This says manifest here. This is justice. I wrote marriage here. And this is the magician. Somebody manifested justice. Somebody manifested their justice. Justice can be good or bad. Somebody could have married somebody for some court thing. Somebody married somebody for the courts, to put on a show for the courts, but it wasn't even a private relationship. It was a very toxic relationship. That relationship crumbled, and because that relationship crumbled, it is not seen as an actual marriage in the courts. So that marriage is going to be null and void. Somebody's going to have to go through a divorce process with someone toxic as hell, and they have to deal with a shitty divorce with someone toxic as hell because of what they were doing in regards to you on the back end. This ends that situation. It ends it. It's a death. It's cleared. It's clear. Oh my god, somebody literally might be needing to get like a defibrillator done. Like it could be like that, like clear. Someone might be passing. Yeah. Yeah. So someone try to put an ending to a relationship. Either way, everything that has come out on this table, all cards are on the table yet again. Everything that has come out on this table is all the reasons why uh, it's gonna come to light. This is what's being exposed. All of their disobedience is being exposed. If there will be another part, there will be another part. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, that information is in the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I love you guys. Peace.